So, we've decided that we need to go out again and have another trip to get some more university stuff for our son. So the four of us are going off this morning to get that, which would be nice rather than it just being my son and I. So we'll probably, we need to get him a world atlas, and he wants a 1819 diary planner thing. And there's a couple of other bits, so I think we're going to go to WH Smith to get those. Hopefully we'll be able to get everything, and then you never know, we might go and have another cup of coffee at the gorgeous Nero's, which has opened, because I just love it in there. It's so nice. And yeah, I will try and get some little clips as we go on our little shopping trip this morning. I've just put my son's bed sheets on to wash, the ones which he'll be taking with him to uni, and then I've been busy doing other things. I've just come into the kitchen, and I don't know if this is normal, but there's so many bubbles in the washing machine, and it was definitely washing liquid that I put in, not washing up liquid. Just hang on, because I'll show you how bad it looks. Look, it's just like complete bubbles. I don't know whether that's meant to happen or not. I hope we don't get bubbles all over the kitchen floor now. I'm a little bit worried. Hey everyone, so it's Saturday, and it's already 2:30, and it's been a super busy morning, and this is the first time I've actually sat down all day, apart from when I sat to have my lunch, of course. And when I sat down to have a quick coffee when we went out, but that doesn't really count. So yeah, we've had a really busy morning. We've been out again to get more things for our son for taking to university next week. Keep thinking of loads of last minute things that we haven't bought and think, oh, actually he needs that. So yeah, I don't know how many of you know, he's going off to study geography. So we've been out today and bought him he bought a world atlas, and we found a big world map which he can have on the wall in his room, which will be useful. And what else did we get? A few more stationery bits and bobs that he'd forgotten about. And then something that somebody actually suggested to me, their daughters went off to university a few years ago, and something they actually bought for their daughters, which I hadn't even thought about, was actually a doorstop. So when it's like Freshers Week, and as there's lots of things going on, you know, in the different rooms and people walking past, they got it for their daughters to have their doors open, so that they didn't sort of feel shut off from everybody if they were just sitting, relaxing in their rooms, which is actually a really good idea. So I think we're going to get that. Oh, and we bought a laundry drying rack for him, because so many of his clothes can't go in the dryer. So he's going to need that for drying his clothes. What else did we get? I can't remember what else we got. But yeah, I just can't believe that this time next week, in fact we'll be there, our firstborn, and we'll have taken him, and then I'll have to leave him. And we probably won't see him again until Christmas, which makes me really sad. I bet you're all laughing at me now, aren't you? But it's fine. I'll just be a sobbing wreck next week. So yeah, he's actually off to work in half an hour, and then yeah, it's our last Saturday evening at home, the four of us, before he's off. So I'm not sure what we're doing tonight. Oh, my arm aches. So yeah, we'll just have to see what happens, and I don't know if we'll go out for a meal, or maybe we might be saving that for tomorrow. The last meal of 4 out somewhere. Yeah, it's the last of everything as a family of 4, which makes me really sad. So yeah, anyway, I'll just have to see what the rest of the day holds, and if it's exciting enough I shall let you know. If it's not, then I won't really bother doing much. So yeah, we'll just have to see. So my son has now gone off to work. My husband is out, and my youngest son is on his laptop watching YouTube. I think he won't be watching mine because he thinks I'm silly doing this. But anyway, I just thought I would show you how quiet the house is, and this is what it's going to be like when he's gone. So in the kitchen at the moment, the washing machine's on, but that doesn't really count as the noise. So coming through into the dining room, it's so quiet. I've got the radio on, so obviously that doesn't count either because it's nobody talking to me. I just can sit and listen to it. So it's just like complete silence. Listen. Apart from the talking from the radio, of course. And in the hallway, complete silence again. Listen. Yeah, obviously it's going to be. And then in the lounge, and this is where my son always sits in here. And that's his seat, just there. He always sits in the same seat. I think when he's gone, I'm actually going to say that nobody can sit there. That's just for him, and he's waiting for him for when he comes back. So yeah, this is what I've got to get used to, the lounge being completely silent. Listen. Oh, it makes me sad. So yeah, it's just going to be really, really strange, especially seeing as like the last... Oh, I'm going to sit down, I think. So the last, since he did his A-levels, and he's not been in school, if he's not been in work, then he's often, if he's not been with his friends, he's just sort of been in here, sitting there. Usually on his tablet or on his laptop, or, you know, the usual teenage stuff that they do. So yeah, this is just going to be really odd in here now when he's gone. But yeah, makes me sad. I'm back, and I'm just getting our tea ready. So we're doing, at request of my son's, we're having bolognese for tea. So I have had my hair tied up whilst I've been chopping the onions, but it just looks so silly when I've got my lovely onion glasses on, so I've just quickly taken it down just whilst I do this. I will tie it up again. But look, how attractive do these look? My beautiful onion glasses, and I tell you one thing, they do work so well. Look, no tears. They're so good, and I have chopped the onion. It was a whopper of an onion. It was super fresh, and I definitely would have cried if I didn't have on my brilliant onion glasses. So I do recommend anybody who cries when you chop onions, I think you should all get some of these, because they are just the best ever. My in-laws got those for me. I don't know where they were from, but I could try and find out if anybody would like to know. You will not believe this. Somebody just walked past the window. I looked in and I looked out as they looked in, and they saw me with these on and they laughed. What will they be thinking of me? So we've just finished our tea. It was just myself, my husband and our youngest son, because our eldest son is still off at work. It's his last Saturday shift before he goes to uni, I've just realised. So anyway, as you can see, I was very quick to get into my snuggly dressing gown on this cold Saturday night, and I have my Prosecco which I am enjoying, and I'm going to go into the lounge in a minute and enjoy the evening with my husband and son, and my eldest son will be back from work soon, so he will have to have his tea, and then I think we'll probably have a family film night. So I'm going to leave it here, and thank you all for watching, and as always, please feel free to like and maybe subscribe to my channel if you're feeling generous, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.